Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode of Cooking with Chow. My name is Christina, and today we're going to show you guys one of my most favorite things ever, dumplings. If you guys don't know what dumplings are, you guys are missing out. I feel so sorry for you guys, but don't worry, we're gonna show you guys how to make that today. Okay, so with some minced pork, so I like to use the regular ground pork because, you know, ain't nobody got time for some lean, fatty pork. No, we want the full fat because we want the full juices. Trust me when I say it is the most juiciest dumpling ever. It is essentially, a dumpling essentially is a beautiful wrapped pocket goodness filled with all your dreams, hopes, and desires in one single bite, okay? We got some meat here. We're gonna add in some Napa cabbage. So this boy right here is my favorite thing to use. It is so versatile. I absolutely love it. I stew it, I cook it, I pickle it. There's so much to do with it, okay? So, I have used a food processor and essentially I've just ground it all up because we want it to be really finely minced. So we're just going to shove that in. Okay, so shove that in. Next up is some onions. So we're gonna add that in. And then we're going to add in some scallions. So the reason I like to add in all of these beautiful aromatics plus a little bit of the vegetable is just to really help make my dumplings really, really juicy. Like, who wants a dry dumpling? Okay, no one. Okay, and then we're gonna add in some ginger. So toss that ginger in. Then we're going to add in some garlic. So this will really help to just enhance the flavor of the dumpling and just make it absolutely delicious. Okay, BRB while I put up my hair so nobody cries. Moving on. Okay, we're gonna add some brown sugar in. So you guys are gonna be like, what? But trust me, when you guys eat it, you're gonna be like, it's so good. The reason we like to add in some brown sugar is just to really help balance out all of the flavors of the fattiness, the umami-ness. So I like to add in about 3 to 4 heaping tablespoons. You know, be generous, add as much as you'd like. And then we're going to add in a little bit of some chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon makes the world go round, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna add just a pinch of that in.
Just a pinch of that in.
Some freshly cracked pepper. Okay, add a little bit of some salt. And then we're going to add in a little bit of cornstarch. So the reason we want to add in some cornstarch is because the Napa cabbage is quite wet. So we don't want like too wet of a dumpling filling. We just want just enough. So we're going to add in some cornstarch just to help soak up some of that moisture. That should be good. Okay, and so fish sauce, I know, is not traditional, but yo, this is good, okay? And we're gonna add in some soy sauce and some sesame oil. So I like to just grab any sort of spoon, add about 1 tablespoon of some fish sauce, pour that in. Try not to get that on your face or else you get a pimple like Brian. Then you're gonna add some sesame oil, about 1 heaping tablespoon. Next up, you're gonna add some soy sauce. Yes, I am reusing my sesame oil bottle because my grade 4 teacher taught me to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So, you know, works out perfectly. So we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of some soy sauce. And now we're going to mix it all together. BRB while I do a little arm workout. Haven't really been hitting the gym, not that I did before. I love the sound. Sounds like a WAP. If you guys don't know what a WAP is, you're too young to be. You're too. I know. Okay, can I finish? Okay. If you guys don't know what a WAP is, you're obviously too young to be here, so you can definitely skip ahead. If you do know what a WAP sounds like, this is actually what you want it to sound like.
Did you mean wrap or flap?
I don't know, Brian. It's actually a wad, everyone. Wet a money sign dumpling. So what we're going to do now is a pro tip from, you know, Chef Chow myself, obviously. Just kidding, I'm not a chef. I'm just a cute little home cook. But what you want to do instead, before you make like 50,000 dumplings, you actually want to test this out because you don't know if it tastes good. Although I've made this recipe like 20 times, I still don't know. So we're going to just grab a pan. We're gonna turn on our little induction stove. Every time I've used this, oh my gosh, I forgot my egg. It's fine, we don't need it. But if you have an egg, I would highly suggest to put it in. Do we have an egg here? The reason we want to put an egg is to make the mixture more smooth and make the consistency very nice. So I don't have an egg, I'm really sad about that, but if you had an egg, I would put that in.
What's the difference between using an egg and not using an egg?
Okay, to be honest, very marginal.
Right.
But I just like to add it in because I think it makes it more smooth and just makes the mixture just come together a little bit better. But it's a good thing that we put the cornstarch in because the cornstarch actually acts like that. So for all you vegans out there, first off, you won't be using pork. But second off, instead of using an egg, you can put cornstarch in. So, you know, fun fact. I'm gonna cry about this later, but that's okay. Okay, so turn on your stove to medium heat. Okay, so I think our stove is ready to go. We're gonna add just a little bit piece of that in, like about, you know, a sizable amount, a dollop as one would say. And we're gonna let that cook. So once it's cooked, you know, 2 or 3 minutes, that flavor is so good. It's hot. Okay, let's get to wrapping. We have our dumpling wrappers here. I already kind of opened it. This is my favorite dumpling wrapper of all time. Wings, I wish they would sponsor me. If you guys actually want to have a series of what I purchase a lot or pantry staples, comment that below and maybe we can go grocery shopping together. Okay, pause, do I have anything in my teeth? Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of some cornstarch. And the reason we wanna add some cornstarch is because it acts as a glue for when you're kind of folding the dumpling. So today I'm going to teach you guys 3 ways to wrap dumplings, okay? So we have our dumpling wrappers here. I don't like them to dry out, so I just put a little cloth over them while I'm, you know, talking about other things. And then we're going to grab a little bit of some water in our cornstarch mixture. Oop, that's about good. So I absolutely love dumplings. When I was in high school, I ate dumplings every day for a month, okay? It's probably one of the only things I can eat like continuously, like continuously. I think it's repeatedly. Because they're just so good. You can cook them, you can steam them, you can fry them, you can make them into soup. If you guys wanna see how I also make, you know, my different dumpling into different recipes, comment that below. Number 1, fold, okay? Grab your little dumpling. Add about less than 1 heaping tablespoon of mixture. You don't want it to overflow. You wanna just have just enough and just kind of shove it in the middle like so. Then dip your, you know, middle finger in the cornstarch mixture and you're just gonna put a half moon just around it. You're going to pinch one end and you're going to take your thumb finger inside the mixture and you're going to fold and pinch, fold and pinch, fold and pinch, fold and pinch, fold and pinch. And everybody, what's the last one? Fold and pinch. Wow, you guys clearly didn't listen to anything I just said, but that's fine. Okay, cool. So there you go. That is dumpling number 1. All the folds go in one direction. Cool. Okay, so number 1, if you guys cannot do this one, this is a very easy way to do it. Same thing, add your mixture in the middle. Middle finger, do the little crescent moon, and then you're literally just gonna fold, pinch, 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 pinch. Kind of like you're making a little pierogi. I will say though that my mom would not be proud of you if you made this. So, you know, bring honor to us all, okay? Number 3. This is for the advanced people, okay, that really want to kind of challenge themselves. This is the way to fold it. So same thing, wrap it, just put it on one half of it. Take your 2 fingers and you're just going to fold in the one edge on the side, and you're going to essentially bring each fold to the same end of it, and just keep pinching. If you have leftover meat, you just throw it back into the bowl.
Just pop it out like a zit.
What? I have no zits, okay? My face is clear. Flawless. So flawless. Just kidding, it wasn't always like this though. Drink lots of water, okay everyone? And try out Accutane if you know, all else fails. No, maybe, maybe not, maybe so. Okay, I would love to know how to make xiaolongbao. If you guys want to see me try to attempt to do that, comment that below.
Hey, good show idea.
Let's go to cooking. Turn on your induction stove. You're gonna turn it up to a low medium heat. I'm gonna grab some dumplings that I've already made. They also freeze very well. So if you don't end up cooking all of them, you can just put them on a little sheet, just throw it in the oven, or sorry, not the oven, the fridge, freezer, and then just package them all up the next day. Okay, so.
Do they stick together when you put them in the bag?
No, because you let them freeze individually and then put them together. Was that motion picturesque? Was that cinematic? So add a little bit of oil. Can we check if this is good? I think that looks good. Okay, so grab your little dumplings, pop them on. Oh, it's not hot yet. Just kidding, rookie mistake. Make sure your pan is hot before you're doing it. It's because me and this induction stove are trying to, you know, get to know each other. We're not on the same page yet. I'm on gear 6 and this stove is on gear 1. Okay. You just know. It's hot. Okay, when you put your dumpling on, it'll sizzle. That's when you know it's hot or it's ready to go, but it's not yet, so that's okay. Okay, we're gonna crank it up just a little bit more. Yeah. So my pinkies are actually a little bit deformed. Actually, they're not deformed. They make me who I am, okay? No, stop it. I'm self-conscious about it, okay? Not only do I have braces now, but I also have pinkies that Brian decided to point out this morning.
Yeah, but if you show the audience your pinkies, then they might not notice your braces.
Okay, shh. Okay, I think it's ready now. So, do you hear that? So you're gonna put all your dumplings in. Try not to make them stick together or else they will just get stuck to one another. Okay, we kind of want the bottom to just develop a nice little crust. So we're just gonna let this cook for about 2 minutes or so. Be careful, the oil will splash. And if your dumplings are frozen, it will hit you in the face. Duh, science. And in the meantime, I'm gonna fold some more dumplings and put them in. Should we time how many dumplings I can fold in 1 minute? Okay, how many do you guys think I can do? Okay, ready?
Ready?
Set.
Hold on. I'll do the countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Four.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. How many did you make?
I made 4.
That's what I guess.
Just kidding, this was not one that I made. We now want to take a look at our dumplings. So this is what we want, okay? A nice golden crust, okay? This is perfect. So what we're gonna do is crank that heat up to about medium, grab some water, get a lid ready because it's gonna splash. And you're going to pour about you're gonna pour enough water to just cover the bottom. But because I wanna just cook a couple more, since we have room, just add these ones in, okay? My little cute ugly ones, which are great. Okay, so this is perfect. You don't wanna overcrowd your pan. This is just about right. Grab some water. Pop the lid on top, and you're gonna let it cook for about 8 minutes.
What's the meaning of the water?
It's to help steam it, because it's, you know, because it's pork. You don't want to eat like a raw pork that's like crunchy. And you also want the water to help steam it and make it like extra juicy. So this is what I would do. I know some rookie people, AJ, steam their dumplings and then they pan fry it after. No, 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 please don't do that. I will have a heart attack. Okay, BRB. I'm gonna fold some more dumplings. Do you guys want to do one? Okay. Wait. This is a very important moment. Okay,
Just comes in, starts making around.
Okay, so we're almost just about ready. Okay, so the biggest thing you need to know when cooking dumplings is to not flip it or even touch it until all the water has evaporated, okay? Dumplings will literally tell you when they're ready to go, okay? Like a kid is ready to take a... Like it talks to you? It talks to you, it speaks to me. It's like, no, I'm not ready yet, Miss Chow. Come back and... No. No, pick a raw one. It's not ready yet. It's telling me its siblings are still cooking. Okay, this is so lame. No, I'm not doing this. We're gonna take off the lid just to let the excess air release. What are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing, dude? I'm so confused. Okay, so every Lunar New Year, it is tradition in the Chow household to always make dumplings together. Obviously with COVID-19, this year was different, but I remember like as a kid, I would always, my job, because I was the youngest, my mom would only trust me with ripping off each of the wrappers. So that was my role, very sad. But as I moved up in my life and got older, I was able to then put the filling in. I was never allowed to wrap though, so. But I think that hopefully, I do my mom's dumplings justice by showing you guys this recipe. Last time I shared some with her last week and she said that they were not bad. So in Asian standards, that's very good. So I'll take it. Okay, you can come back. The dumplings are now done. So look at how beautiful they're puffed up. Because we steamed it, all of that nice like juices went inside the wrapping and just blew up like a beautiful balloon. So it is gorgeous. Oh, do you guys see that juice? Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna plate it. Grab your plate. Grab your little chopstickies. So you see how it just effortlessly moves like that? Number one, have a good pan. Number two, this is when it tells you it's ready to come off, okay? So that's like the best thing about dumplings. They will literally tell you when they're done. Okay, so now we're going to remove it and we're just gonna plate it.
Do they ever stick?
Do they ever stick? Yeah. Sometimes, but
how do you recover that?
You just gently rip them off. If they do stick, just gently peel them, okay? Don't forcefully rip them off. Oh, they're so cute. Oh. Okay, go. When I was in junior high, kids actually made fun of me for eating dumplings. It's actually really sad. And now dumplings are cool. Man, I hate people. So now we're going to talk about the dumpling sauce. So there are many variations as to how people do their dumpling sauce. This is how I like to do it. So I like to use Chinese black vinegar. This is the OG of Chinese cooking. The reason why Chinese vinegar is different than rice vinegar or white vinegar or what's another vinegar? Balsamic vinegar. First in taste, the depth of flavor of vinegar in this flavor is very different. It's just very deep. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a very deep vinegar taste.
It's more
it's more.
It's more acidic. It's more salty. It's more.
It's not salty. I would say it's just very.
It's like malted.
Yeah, malted. That's a great way to put it. It's very malted for sure. So this is definitely what I would recommend. Soy sauce, duh, brown sugar, and we're gonna add a little bit of some water. So I like to just do about 1-to-1 ratio. You know, get 1 spoon in your kitchen that you can use to measure everything. It will work for you. Okay, so I like to put 1 tablespoon of some soy sauce, a little bit of some brown sugar, just a teeny bit, probably about 1 teaspoon, just because sometimes this flavor is so strong that it kind of overpowers everything else. So I just like to add a little bit of sweetener in there. And then we're gonna do about 1 tablespoon of the vinegar and 1 tablespoon of some water. Cool, mix that up. Mix, 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 mix. And then you're just going to make some room on your plate for it. Ooh, I love the sound of that. This one won't fit. Okay, put it back there. Pop that in there. Then you're going to garnish with some scallions. Add some sesame seeds. And ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Look at how beautiful those look. We're gonna do a taste test. So, that smell, perfection. Oh, so hot.
Does it taste good?
No, I will not rub my tummy at the same time, Ivan. Let's talk about the flavor. So, that pork is absolutely delicious. It is so juicy. The Napa cabbage just provides that really nice flavor to it. And then all that ginger, garlic, onion provides even, it's like the beautiful little, I don't know, reindeers that carry the beautiful Santa inside. Oh wait, it's not Christmas. I should probably not say that. What's another metaphor? It's like when the emperor is coming. No, it's like when the Chinese emperor comes out and you know those people that are like holding him on his shoulder while he sits on the throne? Those are the people, okay?
That's what it tastes like?
Wait, no! This is so good. If you guys don't believe me, I dare you to come at me at Cooking with Chow.
No, not like that.
Fine. Okay, everyone. So I hope you guys had fun with me and learned how to make some wet money sign dumplings. These are absolutely delicious. If you guys don't believe me, I dare you to try them yourself and let me know how you guys feel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. Okay? Well, CC out. Call me Cardi C. Wah, 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 wah. Mic drop. There's some dumplings in this house. There's some dumplings in this house. I said certified dish. 7 days I wish. Wet dumplings make that frozen game weak. That was a terrible. Okay, that was bad. Let's cut. Let's cut. Okay.